Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and finally we have the Rocket video. So this is what I think it's the less cancerous way to play Rockets. So you're not gonna see the Ibli combo, even though I showed it in the last live streaming. So if you're looking for the deck list for the Ibli combo, you can just check the live streaming happened on Wednesday. That is actually yesterday, compared to when this video is published. And yeah, but there's something we could actually do. I have another idea, but I wanted to show you this. It seems pretty nice to me, in my opinion, and pretty easy to pull out. Of course, apart from the classic Rockets combo, the deck is pretty solid. I managed to reach Legend rank 1 from Platinum 6 in literally no time. It was super easy. I just lost a couple of duels in the beginning because of time limit. As always, guys, until I don't understand, I don't learn how to play the deck quick enough, it's gonna be tough as always, because you have a lot of ways, a lot of combos. And yeah, but before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with, of course, Revolver or Varys or whatever you want to call it, and the new skill that is Overload Link. So we have the first part that is automatically activated, and it says you can normal summon set monsters whose sum of attack and defense is 4k. So you can basically normal summon set Lancia, or actually the Exploder Rocket, or the Red Eyes attack we're using. And then you have two part of the skill. The first one says reveal one level 7 or higher dragon monster in your hand, then send 2 level 7 or higher dragon monster from your end or deck to the graveyard, and add one monster whose sum is 4k from your deck to your hand. But if you activate this skill, this is not properly translated, but it says it means for the rest of the turn after you activate the skill, you can't special summon anything except Link monsters. So first thing first, thanks to Drago that actually told that to me during the stream on Wednesday, because I was sure actually that during the whole turn. So basically, if you perform the special summon that was not a Link summon, after, if you wanted to activate the skill, I thought you wouldn't have been able to use the skill. Instead, it's not like that. You can do whatever you want before you activate the skill, but after you activate the skill, you're locked into Link summons. And then the last part is very useful. Actually, it's a core part when you go second. And it says if a monster is in on your opponent's field or in the graveyard, play one Link to borrow from your extra deck to your field. Super nice. So so as you can see, this is the cleanest build you can have if you don't play the Ibli part, in my opinion. 24 cards, pretty solid, pretty concentrated, and yep, I'm playing just a couple of Legionnaires. You could potentially play 3 and this to play at 25, but to be honest, I just felt it right playing at 2, not gonna lie. Maybe you could even remove a Melody to play one more Legionnaire, but like that to me is fine. So the new and this is actually the Doom Rider. Volo Ferningas, the guy, it was one of the top card in the meta because it was one of the first interruptions introduced in Duel Links in terms of during your opponent's turn, especially during the Pendulum era. Actually, when Pendulum were good with the broken skill of yugioh. And yep, so the Volo and the Furious Dragon, the Overload would actually be your main interruption, to be honest, and they look pretty sick. So how do we summon Volo? Well, that's pretty easy because we have a guy that can special summon itself and becomes level 7. Keep in mind, you have to summon this guy before you activate the skill, otherwise you won't be able to. So you can either draw this guy and you're about to say to me, well, it's only one copy, are you supposed to, how can it help? I mean, of course it's gonna help, but don't forget how messed up is Konami's RNG. You will see Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon in your starting hand more often than you think, trust me. So, but of course it's not, of course, relying on that. You basically just need quick launch and an exploder rocket, or actually rocket tracer and quick launch, or a couple of quick launch. That's it. It's a 2-card combo, and because of course Exploder Rocket Dragon, you can just normal summon it, and it's a level 7 ready to go for your boy. You can have a Rocket Tracer plus quick launch, because of course you normal summon Rocket Tracer, you activate quick launch, you activate the effect of Rocket Tracer targeting the quick launch, and you end up summoning other 2 Explode Rockets other than the Rocket Tracer, so alongside Rocket Tracer. Or of course, if you have double quick launch, you can do the same. Basically, you can use the first one to summon Rocket Tracer and then go with the second one and activate the effect of Rocket Tracer. Or you could go potentially in double quick launch all the way into the Explode Rocket. You have different ways to do this, right? And Volo is pretty good, not gonna lie, because it's versatile. You know, we always look for versatility in this. It can pop any face-up card, so this could be actually nice even if you want to pop a continuous spell or a field spell. In terms of, for example, against agents, it could be nice. It could be nice against Shuttle Schism, for example. So you have pretty good option to pop, of course, other than the classic monsters face up that you can pop to interrupt your opponent. So it's pretty cool, not gonna lie. And of course, it's always gonna be a quick interruption, a quick effect, because all these guys are dragons. So this becomes quick when you have a dragon Xyz material, and it's always gonna happen. That's what I love about this. When you go first, you can really easily pull out Volo plus Riot Dragon. So it's basically a pop plus the negation of a summon. Pretty nice, not gonna lie. Didn't try my best, but I think if you go full combo, like even summoning the Galactical Spiral Dragon from your graveyard and starting with the Red Eyes Bleak Meteor Dragon, you could potentially have a board of Flash Charge, Volo, and Riot Dragon. But yeah, usually your main board is gonna look like Volo plus Riot Dragon. Plus, actually also with a boy that you can pop for Riot Dragon's effect. For the rest, guys, yep, one double Disruptor Dragon. If I have to tell you, I felt the need to play 2 copies. I would be lying. Like with one, I simply feel okay. For longer duels, well, maybe you could actually need a couple, but keep in mind that after you use the skill, you can't use the skill again, so you will have to hard draw the second double Disruptor in order to use the effect again. But, well, not that crazy of a thing. Legionnaire is the MVP, not gonna lie. Going second, it just goes crazy. So, really super good. Lancia, super good against the top meta deck right now. That's why we're playing a couple. A couple is fine, just because you can search it with the skill. One copy of the Spiral Dragon is going to be the target you're going to send to the grave, so that you have a free special summon out of nowhere. Triple Rocket Tracer, triple Explode Rocket Dragon, just one Magna Rocket, not only for this effect, but eventually to go into a Buster Dragon. Never felt the need, but you could potentially do it, just to mess up with the combos that rely on a specific type of monster. Then one Blue Eyes White Dragon because of the Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon's effect. We're gonna go with Blue Eyes because it's light, so we have another light monster to send to grave, except alongside Lancia, to be able to pop 2 with Legionnaires. One Rapid Trigger is fine, searchable with Double Disruptor. One Heavy Interlock, same with the Double Disruptor. Triple Quick Launch, mandatory. Triple Muddy Dragon, super nice. Even though, of course, it becomes a dead card after you search the first couple of Legionnaires. Guys, that is all for the extra deck actually. Apart from these three boys, we have one Bolozord, one Bolo Dragon, one Quad Boral can be special summoned with the skill actually, Flash Charge Dragon, and one Dangerous Dragon. Pretty nice when you have longer duels and these guys in your graveyard is gonna come back with its own effect when you special summon a Rocket Dragon. That is gonna sound super nice, so definitely another cool card in this extra deck. Guys, that is all for the explanation. I'm gonna leave you some replays from both DLV, KC Cup and Platinum ranks. Super nice. If you have any questions, don't forget to drop them in the comment section down below. And let's jump right into the replays. Here we go, my boys. First replay. I think this was when I already reached legend rank with this. So Rocket against Rocket. Let's see, it's us to go first, and here comes the combo, turn 1 that I was telling you about before. So Rocket Tracer activating quick launch, chaining Rocket Tracer to have double summon, one with Rocket Tracer, one with quick launch, double explode Rocket, XYZ summon before the skill, and Volo is here. Then we can go Melody Awakening Dragon, grabbing a couple of actually living here and the Riot Dragon. Now we use the skill to search the Lancia and send the Spiral Dragon to grave, so we can go further. The Disruptor to get the Heavy Interlock, then Heavy Interlock tributing the Spiral Dragon exactly level 8 to go into Riot Dragon. And yep, we are in a very good spot now because we have the Rocket Tracer eventually to dodge some Destruction's effect, Volo to eventually pop something, Riot to eventually negate the summon, but our opponent is probably gonna pop it with the Quad Boulder Dragon that comes out. Then we have Lancia, and we have also Levianir for next turn, so we are in a good spot. Lancia to begin with, of course, so he can't banish now. He searches the Lancia as well for the next turn, so he started with the Melody Awakening Dragon, but the couple of Legionnaires he's adding to his end are not gonna be able to be summoned because he can't banish. Then he went Rocket Tracer, the skill to get the Quad Boral to pop my Riot Dragon, of course. I dodged that with the Rocket Tracer's effect, so at least I get another summon out. And then he's got the Galactical Spider Dragon, and then at this point Volo to pop the Quad Boral. Why did I do that? Well, thing is, if I didn't do nothing, he could have gone into Boruso Dragon, or actually Borolo Dragon, the Link Force, right? And you do not want that to happen, because once you summon those boys, yeah, with Volo you can't do nothing. Actually, Volo can't pop the Boros Dragon, not the Boros but the Borolo Dragon. So you have to be careful about that. I needed to avoid him having a Link 4 potential, so I went for the Quad Boral. I knew would have dodged that, but now he can't go into Link 2, he can just go into Link 3 because of the effect of Quad Boral. So he decided just to summon the Explode Rocket and attacking at this point, and that's fine. Now we have, he's got Lancia to begin with, so my Levianir is going to be useless, unfortunately. I went with my own Quad Boral, discarding the Levianir because I can't summon it, right? So just to trigger the effect of Rocket Tracer, and at this point I'm summoning the Rocket Chaser as well, getting another summon out. But first we go into Bolos Dragon, and we have Lethal now. Why? Because we first attack with Volo, got the damage done, then we attack with the Bolos Dragon, then use the second effect to put in defense the Volo to get an additional attack, go for Lethal. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Second duel, my boys. This should be from the KC Cup, if I'm not wrong. So we have Borolo Link, of course, against Kai Striker, and it's him to go first, actually her, because it's Sherry. Let's speed things up. We know how this looks like, what it's about actually. So it's gonna end on a couple of back rows that we know what those are, plus Shizuku should be the one that banished from grave and the one to negate monsters, right? So we have to play around that, but we started with the Rocket Tracer plus Melody Awakening Dragon to pop the Tracer and summoning a boy. It's got the Anchor to negate the Tracer plus the Shark Cannon to banish the Galactic Spider Dragon, and now we get it because used all of these interruptions, he's got nothing more, so we're chilling at this point. So we grab the Legionnaires, then we use the skill at this point to fill the graveyard, grab also the Black Meteor Dragon to fill the graveyard with the light as well, then Borlo Riot Dragon to get the to get him back to hand, Disruptor to get the Heavy Interlock at this point, Heavy Interlock to fill the graveyard even more, so we can actually have room for the Legionnaire summon and pop some stuff. There you go, Banish Tree, Legionnaire is here to pop the fields, the quick play spell and the monster in defense. Why? Because you do not want to destroy Shizuku, you want to steal it with the effect of Borlo Dragon. So we actually decided to pop the Tracer as well with the effect of Quad Borlo, and then link 4 into Borlo Dragon, and we're gonna steal the Shizuku with the effect of Borlo and then attack directly. We have more than 4k. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Of course, we stole the Shizuku because we didn't want the raid to come back from the graveyard. That's the reason. Third duel, my boys, we have Altergeist, and it's... I don't remember if it's us going first. Yep, it is. This time, as you can see, unfortunately, we do not have the Volo combo because we have only one Exploded Rocket Dragon. So we started with the red eye, with the skill, getting the red eyes out, then Disruptor to get the Heavy Interlock, Exploded Rocket Dragon, and here is a cool thing that you can see. So what you can do actually, why did I summon the Exploded Rocket Dragon? But that I didn't have any other normal summon to perform, but there's a specific reason. You want to summon the Explode Rocket and make it level 8 with the effect of Galactical Spider Dragon that can turn all your dragons into level 8. Why? So that you can use Heavy Interlock that can pop, that can destroy the monster you're tributing for the Ritual Summon, and you're destroying the Explode Rocket so that in the end phase you get an additional summon from your deck. So there you go. We got Riot Dragon here, as you can see. And then we got the Link Summon of the Dangerous Dragon. We also have Explode Rocket Dragon in the end phase to get the Rocket Tracer, and that's it. Not a super turn 1 because we just have the Riot Dragon, but still we have Altergeist, double set attacking. Of course, is gonna get rid with the music of the Riot Dragon. Pretty obvious. In the end phase, Rocket Tracer to get another Imaginary Rocket Dragon. At this point, Borlo Link again to get the Quad Borlo, and the Legionnaire to pop the back rows. He went with the Emulate Elf, as you can see, but I still popped both. Unfortunately, because he still activated Chop card, he can summon a Multi-Faker, but we're chilling because we have Rocket Tracer on the field, so eventually we can dodge the bounce of Silkidos, right? So he's using also the effect of the trap to get back Pokueri. Multi-Faker, of course, is summoning the Silkidos from the deck. Quad Borrel to force the effect of Silkidos, as you can see, targeting him, and he went for the Legionnaire. Guess what? Tracer's effect to pop the Legionnaire and summon the Explode Rocket Dragon. Silkidos to get back the trap, but there's gonna be no other turn, I guess. We can just use Riot Dragon to get it back, just to free the slot, basically. Melody Awakening Dragon to get another Legionnaire, Link Summon into Borazor, as you can see right there. Then we got the Legionnaire summon. We attacked with the first with the Borazor, then Legionnaire directly, then effect of Borazor Dragon to flee, to put the guy in defense and actually attack directly. But guess what? This was one of my first duel. I lost because of time limit, but of course I had little because he's got nothing. I lost because on the last attack there were 2 seconds left, but still. That's almost how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. Of course, Battle Chronicle. You're gonna see tons of Battle Chronicles. Dragon Speed of White to begin with, grabbing the Successor Soul. So I guess triple set and he's done, right? Of course. It's us to go first. We have the Legionnaire, so we have to fill the graveyard with stuff. We had the Quad Borlo to begin with, popping the Spirit of White. Why? Because we want exactly that. We want to force him to use the Successor Soul. So there you go. We got rid of that. That's still okay. It's got the blue eyes out, but now we got the Red Eyes Bleak Meteor Dragon special summon, then triple set with Legionnaire popping both the back rows. At this point we're chilling. Riot Dragon coming back, and he's cooped because That's the power when you go second. Legionnaire just, it's too much. Like, actually, Legionnaire plus the quad border dragon equals to 3 pop. It's insane. And the fact that with quad border 2 pop, you have to discard, it actually synergizes with Legionnaire because you fill the graveyard with that. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. Quinton here, let's see, is playing Shiranoes. So this is super nice. Here we have one of the best one here that you can see. We got Exploded Rocket, a quick launch to get another level 7. There you go, into Volo to begin with. Then at this point, Burrow Link to get the boy out because he's got a monster in the graveyard. Plus the skill to get to fill the graveyard, get Lancia. So we got Riot Dragon coming back to our hand. Spiral Dragon comes back from the graveyard. We send it, of course, with the skill, guys. Heavy Interlock to summon the Riot Dragon. And there you go. Again, we got a super nice turn 1 with Lancia beginning to begin with. So he can't banish. We have a pop. We have a negation of a special summon. We are in such a good spot right now. There you go, he's got Shirani Successor, but he can't banish stuff. He really can't, so he just sat a couple of cards. At this point, he starts to go. I went into Flush Charge to have stuff in the grave to use Legionnaire with. There you go, Legionnaire is coming to pop both, and he scooped. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Last but not least, this to showcase how good going second this deck can be. Like, look at this. We are facing Photon Dragon Advent, and we know this deck can pull out a very good turn 1 board. We're gonna speed things up. You're gonna see a lot of negation, just that plus untarget ability and the ability of not being destroyed. Basically, his monsters can't be destroyed. Why? Because of this. Because it's got the Starlight Photon Blast Dragon, so this dude can't be destroyed, can't be targeted. This has a negation or unaffected, so he can also target himself. And this is a negation of a monster, even if it activates in grave, basically. So, because he doesn't target, and the effect doesn't need to happen on the field. Plus, he's got a summon from the grave with Blast Dragon. That's pretty tough. So we started with Portal Board Dragon, used the effect to... And I discarded the Lancia because you don't need Lancia here, right? So I went with that to pop the Blast Dragon, the only guy I can target, and he was forced to use Felgrun. So one effect, goodbye. Then we have Rocket Tracer plus Quick Launch, chaining the effect, but he went with Vimana, avoiding me having a couple of Explode Rockets. Otherwise, we would have summoned the Volo. So then we can go with the skill at this point because no Volo can come. He's got also DD Crow banishing the Riot Dragon, so no Riot Dragon incoming. But still, we got a couple of Legionnaire at this point. Full double Disruptor Dragon to get the Rapid Trigger. Then Link summon into Bodazor, as you can see there, for the double attack. Then Legionnaire special summon to pop actually just the Blast Dragon, the only guy we can pop. He summoned also another boy on the field. And then we got Spider Dragon, additional summon, set card, and we're attacking. Attacking with Bulbasaur first, then we're using the effect to put that in defense and attack again. But now we got what? We got the Rapid Trigger, eventually he's got the Orbital to grab what he wants, and perfect Rapid Trigger, popping the Legionnaire and the Spiral Dragon to summoning the Furious Dragon. So as soon as Orbital gets equipped, we can use the effect of Furious Dragon to pop the boy, and he can't do nothing. There's nothing more. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. This was my rank up duel to legend rank 1. Guys, this is the deck list. To be honest, for all of you that saw this up till here, I also had another idea, but I wanted to actually have this video come out. I had another idea for this deck to combine it with all the stuff from the Cyber's monster, because you can actually summon a Cyber's Dark monster, so potentially not only Ibli for the Signet mining target, but also Rom Clodia. You could even bring in a couple of, I don't know, Microcoder, for example, getting the quick play spell like Signet Crosswipe and stuff like that. You could even summon more Link boys like Decode Talker. Maybe trying even, I mean, I'm not sure Fireball Dragon is I'm not sure it is it is dark. Maybe it's light. Yeah, it's light. That's the problem. So we can summon that. We can just summon Decode Talker with that. But of course, Decode Talker is not an interruption. That's the problem. So, but yep, I decided to go for this. Bolo, it's actually super nice and still like kind of competitive in terms of, because it's a good interruption, guys, of course. That's what you have to take into account. Also, it's pretty easy to pull out. Of course, I'm not saying this is better than the floodgates, but it's an alternative to the floodgates. Anyway, guys, that's all for the explanations and the replays. Of course, if you have any questions, don't forget to drop them in the comment section down below. I'll be glad to help. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.